Hello, welcome to StereoPixel.
In this video, we will discuss BUMP 2D and BUMP 3D node. Under Maya general utilities, there are basically several utility nodes in Maya, which we will discuss in our next lessons. Uh, Today we will focus on BUMP 2D and BUMP 3D. So first of all, we need to know how does BUMP 2D or BUMP 3D node work. Basically, BUMP 2D and BUMP 3D node give you the surface detail with the help of a texture. When we connect any texture in the bump node of a shader, it gives you a surface detail according to the texture. And basically, we use a grayscale image for bump 2D and 3D node. I will give you some examples to illustrate the whole thing. First of all, we will discuss bump 2D node. So if I create a normal shader, a blend, and if I go to attribute editor, I will see under incandescence there is a slot called bump mapping, and if I put any texture, so we are discussing about bump 2D node, so I will put some 2D textures. And if I put a 2D texture in the bump slot, suppose I am taking cloth texture under Maya 2D texture, and automatically you will see a bump 2D node has been generated. And if I select the bump 2D node, I will see in the attribute editor there are two values. First of all, the bump value, and the second is the bump depth. Basically, the cloth texture or whatever texture we will put in our shader, it is connected in the bump value, and the depth we can control by the bump depth. So the default value is 1, and I can crank up or down the value, and it will change the surface detail on the object we will apply the shader into. So I am putting the value to maybe 0.1, and I can already see the deformation in my shader. And if I put this shader onto my object which I have created in my viewport, I have created just a simple polysphere. And if I select the shader and middle mouse drag drop onto the sphere, and if I render this scene pressing the render button, I can see the texture is now applied in the bump slot, and it's giving me the surface deformation. If I zoom in the sphere and render again, I can easily see the surface detail. That same thing happens with the bump 3D node, and this time if I delete the bump connection with the shader, delete the textures also and the bump 2D node, and under 3D textures I am selecting any of the 3D textures. For example, select solid fractal, and if I select the solid fractal and middle mouse drag drop onto my shader and connect it in the bump map, I will see the surface deformations on my shader, and my shader is already applied in my surface. So if I render it once again, I will see the surface deformations using the bump 3D node. We can manually create the bump 2D and 3D node, and then plug in the texture onto the bump and the shader also. So I will show you how we can do this. So disconnect the connection. So now I am creating a solid fractal. It will be used as a 3D texture, and under 2D textures I am creating a cloth. So keep them under the 3D texture node, and from utilities I will create a bump 2D and a bump 3D node. Now select the bump 2D node and put the cloth texture under the bump value node. So select the cloth and middle mouse drag drop to bump value, and select the bump 2D node and middle mouse drag drop on the shader and connect it in the bump map. So it will give you the same result. And with the bump 3D node, select the bump 3D node and select solid fractal middle mouse drag drop on the bump value and connect the bump 3D node onto the shader under bump map. So it will give you the same result which I have already shown you. We can also use this technique for our complex character texturing connections. Suppose I have created a character and I have textured the character, and I am using its texture node as a bump value to get some surface details. So I will show you an example. Here I have created a teddy bear and I have textured it in Photoshop. So this is the texture file I have created for the bunny, and this is the bump map I have created using the texture map. So basically what I have already said, I have generated this bump map as a grayscale image because bump map calculates the white and black value and reflect this value as a surface detail. So I will put this bump map into the shader under bump node and I will see the result. So I will go to the Maya scene and I have created a blend shader. Select the blend shader and click on the input output connection. So we can see I have connected the color of the bunny into the color node, and I have created a bump 2D node and connected the bump map into the 2D connection, and I have connected the 2D bump node into the bump channel. So as I can see, if I select the shader and go to its attribute, under color I have connected the color texture, and under bump I have connected the bump node. And if you go to the bump attribute, I have put the bump depth 0.1, and for the lighting part I have created a couple of directional lights and area light, and for the environment reflection I have created HDRI map, and for rendering I am using mental rendering engine. And if I set my angle and if I render, which I have already done, I will see the final result. And if I zoom in my image, I can see the surface detailing that I have got from the bump node, which I have generated from the texture map. So that is all about bump 2D and 3D node, and we can use these nodes for believable surface deformations. Hope you have enjoyed this video. Please give your feedbacks and comments. Thank you.